How strong is Super Saiyan God Goku, from the Battle of God's Ark? Biography. After one of the most humiliating losses in Goku's history, from only 2 hits fighting Beerus, Goku wanted a rematch so that he could take out and defeat Beerus. However, he knew he stood no chance. Following Beerus' own words, he and the other Z warriors gathered the Dragon Balls to find out what is a Super Saiyan God. Shenron told them how to perform the God ritual, for Goku would obtain Super Saiyan God. Let's start off with the simple statements. Goku at this point was stated to be stronger than even a hypothetical Vegito in the Battle of God's Ark. This is impressive since this Vegito is far stronger than the Buu Saga Vegito. This is because it takes place nearly 4 years after the end of the Buu Saga, and we all know how much stronger Goku can get with time. Also, it's confirmed the weaker Buu Han could destroy the universe, so this Vegito is really strong. The issue with this is that is very vague in terms of how powerful Goku was. All we knew was Super Saiyan God Goku is stronger than someone who in a weaker state is above universal. Let's get more specific. Let's go over this feat and see what we know and what we don't. Elder Kia states it's going to destroy the universe. However, he also implies it's going to destroy everyone in the macrocosm. So is it destroying the universe, or Universe 7? Also, it took multiple attacks, so is it even impressive? Thankfully, there is actually a more impressive feat by Super Saiyan God Goku. Here is the feat had light clearly going into the Supreme Kai realm and was going to destroy it along with the entire macrocosm. It's directly implied that this attack needed to be negated by Beerus, otherwise it would have destroyed the universe. Let's list the things we need to calculate to destroy everything in the macrocosm. The universe. Heaven. All of Otherworld. Otherworld has at least low atmosphere pressure everywhere, because Goku can fly anywhere. Supreme Kai World. Demon Realm is unknown if its effects. I'll ignore it to low ball. Also Hell has a similar situation to the Demon Realm. These are also vaporization calculation and not just busting calculations. Also note that to bust a universe you need 5.76176 times 10 to the 97 joules for all matter that may in future produce life. 3.3076 times 10 to the 103 joules for every existing thing in the universe. The universe. The universe is said to be the same as the real-life universe, so we can just give it the high end 3.3 times 10 to the 103 joules. Heaven is stated numerous times to be as large as the universe. Also as a planet we can find its mass by using the gravitational equation and rearranging, you get this. Mass of 2.846 times 10 to the 64 kilogram. Traditional busting calculations we use gravitational binding energy, which has the planet break apart at escape velocity. Vaporization is having it split apart in 1 second, faster than escape velocity. Gravitational binding energy of heaven would be 1.227 times 10 to the 92 joules. Escape velocity would be 93 trillion meters per second. Needed escape velocity is 440 septillion meter per second. Multiplier to go from busting to vaporization is 22.5 septillion. Energy needed to vaporize heaven is 2.775 times 10 to the 117 joules. However, Goku would have done it from inside the normal universe, meaning, we need to apply the inverse square law as well. With an approximate distance of 6 times its radius from the universe Goku is in, it makes the attack 36 times more impressive. Energy for this feat 9.92 times 10 to the 118 joules, all about 30 trillion times the energy needed to destroy all things in the universe. Otherworld. Otherworld is so large that looking at Wisp travel time it's at least 12 times the size of the universe. Also in Otherworld there is oxygen everywhere. Volume of this would be 6.166 times 10 to the 83 cubic meters. Density of air that Goku would need to breathe is at minimum 0.00001846 kilograms per cubic meter. This gives it a mass of 1.14 times 10 to the 79 kilogram. If we say that we heat this like plasma to vaporize the air, we can do a calculation needed to heat this much air up. The calculation for this looks like this, giving 4.48 times 10 to the 86 joules, which is galaxy cluster busting. Supreme Kai World is 1/10 the size of the macrocosm, which has both living world and other world on it, each at least 12 times the size of the universe. Making the Supreme Kai World both 2.4 times the size of the universe and over 24 times the length of the universe away from it. Now since the planet itself isn't much to the number of stars, I will not scaling it, making this again low ball. All we need is the following logic to find mass. The stars in Supreme Kai World are so bright they light up the realm brighter than the universe. With the realm being 2.4 times the length of the universe, its volume should be 13.824 times that of the universe, and presumably the same amount of mass as well. This gives a mass of 2.0736 times 10 to the 54 kilogram. Treating the realm as one body, the gravitational binding energy is 2.71 times 10 to the 71 joules. With an escape velocity of 512 million meters per second, but needs an escape velocity of 1.056 octillion meter per second. This gives a multiplier to go from busting to vaporizing is 4.26 undecillion times more energy needed. This gives the energy needed to vaporize Supreme Kai World as 1.156 times 10 to the 108 joules. Now for the inverse square law. For this, we know it's 10 times further from Goku from the universe than its radius. This makes the feat 100 times more potent and the energy would be 1.156 times 10 to the 110 joules or 3.5 million times universal. This is a low ball calculation, but it's the one I'm using. At the very least, it's all of these added together. Really, the only one worth noting is that energy needed to destroy heaven, making him 9.92 times 10 to the 118 joules or 30 trillion times universal. Also, unlike his punches, this was simply the result of his Kamehameha on Beerus. Beerus didn't contribute and it wasn't multiple attacks. Let's talk speed. When fighting Beerus, their attacks crossed the entire macrocosm in seconds, with the fastest being in a single second. With the macrocosm being 24 times the radius of the universe. The speed of these attacks is 1.056 times 10 to the 28 meters per second or 35.2 quintillion times the speed of light. What about lifting strength? This is going to sound really impressive once it's done. Goku held and contains the mass energy of an attack Beerus uses in the fight. We shall do a low ball of universal destruction of 3.3 times 10 to the 103 joules and a high ball of macrocosm destruction of 9.9 times 10 to the 118 joules. Converting energy into mass, we see that the low ball has mass of 3.67 times 10 to the 86 kilograms, and the high ball is 1.1 times 10 to the 102 kilogram. This means Goku can hold the equivalent of 2.45 decillion to 7.36 quintillion times the mass of the universe. Let's now show it's exactly the same if not more direct to scale Goku's speed and power with these feats. Champa, while suppressed so that Beerus and Goku don't sense him, travels from the universe to the Supreme Kai realm seemingly instantly. Also, the punches that were done by Goku getting warmed up are also in the manga, so raw power is the same regardless. Also, the more powerful blast happens as well. Despite doing several videos on Goku, I've never actually gone over his abilities. Since my next Dragon Ball videos aren't on Goku, I should explain his many abilities and their potency. Let's start with his martial arts skill. Goku has competed in a number of world martial arts tournaments and seen numerous fighting styles, with his preferred being Kung Fu, Bojutsu, Muay Thai and Taekwondo. He's shown usage and relatively perfect applications of these martial arts. I'm willing to answer any questions in the comments about these, but really Goku martial arts shines better somewhere else. Where Goku really shines is in his wild sense he's developed over the years. Goku's love for fighting and his Saiyan heritage has caused him to have an open style, which he adapts mid-combat to face his enemies. This has led him to create several techniques based off this alone. Rapid movement. Here Goku is accelerating to his top speed and continuously moves in such a way that his opponent's eyes don't see him. This even worked on Hit, while Goku was weaker than him. Think of it as a better version of Kuroko's vanishing drive. Crazy monkey style. This is a wild and monkey-like combat style that Goku uses and is superior to Drunken Fist. This is the gag style Goku uses in combat from time to time, and is very effective to get characters to drop their guard. This has been toned down as an adult, but he still keeps up with the erratic Kid Buu. The adaptive ability of Goku has allowed him to learn Kai abilities within his capabilities. This means that if he wanted to, he can learn Kai-based abilities that may prove useful in record time. Also, his literal wild sense allows him to sense attacks without looking. Here without Kai control. Here with such accuracy he knew Trunks' feelings, despite the Super Saiyan form requiring some level of mental control. Martial arts skill, adept at all styles, has natural instinct superior to any martial art. Next, endurance. Goku has got such a high pain tolerance, after Piccolo crippled his body and blasts through his chest, he still beat Piccolo. More impressively, King Kai states that the Kyoken times 3 could kill Goku, yet Goku can go Kyoken times 20. Endurance, till dead he's will keep fighting. Next telepathy. Goku has incredibly powerful telepathic abilities. Was able to enter the mind of Great Ape Gohan, calm him, and help him target Vegeta. He can interrupt King Kai conversation with Guru, while fighting Frieza and in a raged state. He mocked Bob Biddy mind control and expected Vegeta, who was more vulnerable to this, to be completely unaffected. It should be noted that Kai in Dragon Ball is made of 3 things: vigor, courage and mind. This means as Goku gets more powerful, his telepathic abilities will have also increased. This means at this point his telepathy should be at a cosmic level. Unique abilities. Spirit Bomb, gathers energy from surrounding. Destructo Disc, a Kai disc with a blade having attack potency far greater than the user. Instant Transmission, instant teleportation. Abilities he learnt in his fight with Beerus. Using God Kai, can subconsciously heal minor and internal injuries. Like Beerus, Goku learned how to nullify Kai attacks, even on the level of his power. How strong is Super Saiyan God Goku, from the Battle of God's Arc? Attack potency, at least low multiversal at 30 trillion times universal. Speed, at least 35 septillion times the speed of light. Lifting capacity, 2.45 decillion to 7.36 quintillion times the universe. Abilities, adaptive martial arts fighting style, can mimic Kai abilities, can move rapidly disappearing from people's view even if they are faster than him, his willpower makes him keep fighting till he's dead, has cosmic level telepathy, has decent healing factor and power nullification while a Super Saiyan God. Thank you for watching. How strong is Hit Universe 6 Saga? If you want to know how strong Goku is before being a Super Saiyan God, check out my End of Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan 3 Goku video.